baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Mike Soroka gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the pitch. First to 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 6 home runs, 18 driven in. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Davis, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Here it comes. As he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a little tapper. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Mets strand 1, Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, the results always haven't been good with Taijuan Walker, and I have a slogan with Taijuan Walker. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when he gives up on himself. A big, strong guy, still has a good arm, good enough fastball with some velo. His off-speed pitches are good enough. It's about confidence. If Taijuan Walker can find it, he'll take it to that next level.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
This one's down to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Ozzie Albies comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Albies makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball two. One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And he fouls this one off. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, 2 down now. Base is empty, 2 away, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Ball 2.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Austin Riley would be next. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's set, and the pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
To first. He's got it. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here is Dominic Smith, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-2. Here it comes.
One ball, two strikes to count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So next to bat will be Michael Conforto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
At the ball.
Soroka has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Francisco Lindor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. Gone! Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 5 on the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Standing in now, James McCann. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Taijuan Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Fouled away. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Softly on a line to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Now at the plate, here is Pablo Sandoval, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And now the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6, the catcher.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Next up is Ehire Adrianza. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, we got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Here it comes, 1-0.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Mike Soroka. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a flare hit toward right. McNeil onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0. So stepping in is Brandon Nimmo. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
and a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 down, no one aboard. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First offering on its way.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back to center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. On the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Next, here is Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Late that time for a strike.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 3-0 New York. Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Ronald Acuna.
First offering on its way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get to 1. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
That's
a little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Nimmo. And it's gone. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now into the box is Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. McCann finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 2. Striding in is Dominic Smith. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In his career, Smith is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. The 0-1 on its way. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. At the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Sandoval has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready now is Francisco Lindor. He hit a 2-run homer first time up.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next to dig in, James McCann. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 2. And now Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. No
ball.
offer on that one. 2 balls
Two
and a
balls,
strike.
one strike. The count.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now back. The right fielder, A-Ray Adrianza.
At the plate, A-Ray Adrianza.
1-0.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average way down at 180. No home runs as of yet, and a pair of RBIs. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1.
That's out.
d'Arnaud leads off second with nobody out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to it here. 3-1. Now a swinging bunt. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So stepping in is Dansby Swanson. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering.
Nope, outside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball inside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here's the 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Mike Soroka shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back. 1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping in next, Ronald Acuna, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. sharp ground ball to third. Davis grabs it cleanly, and the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-1 home. Is a low changeup that's laid off.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up is J.D. Davis, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Scorched to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Middle of the night here at Truist Park. It's now 4-2 New York. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First offering. As it's grounded sharply to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in once again is Freddie Freeman.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he takes a called strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. That is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
David Peterson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Standing in now, Ehire Adrianza.
1-0.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Tyler Matzek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
A swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And it's fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line. But that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Next to stand in is Michael Conforto. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Left side, but well fouled. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Marcell Ozuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes in here right at 260. 10 home runs and 22 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Not
Count
close
is
with
1
that
and 2.
one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And that one yanked just foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. Shane Green is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short.
Swanson brings it in.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 43.
Now at the plate is James McCann. He bounced out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Ripped down the line. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Kevin Pillar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and 1 the count to Pillar. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count still. Sandoval is over to take a look, and this is going to be a foul ball. Popped up. Sandoval over to his right, and that's the third out. Mets leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats.
0-1, no strikes.
A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. So the next to bat will be Austin Riley. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
0-1 count and the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. J.D. Davis to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now here is Jeff McNeil, grounded out in his last at-bat. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lifted down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-1 home.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more.
Ball. That's inside.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
So a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Alonso into foul territory, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Braves are set down. Sean Newcomb enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again. 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, James McCann.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Cameron Maybin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 15.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Adrianza gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Edwin Diaz enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 39.
Now it'll be Dansby Swanson. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And the slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Johan Camargo will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Camargo, a 27-year-old, is a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Acuna digs in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Ball
3-1 now. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And the count will be full.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So the Braves down to their final out now. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. And now the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Final strike for the Braves. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The New York Mets get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. David Peterson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: